Cool! Did everyone for cashbar.com? Because that makes me more excited. On today's video, I'll give my review of the TIV app, which promises to convert your time gaming into money. Can you actually make money or gift cards by playing games? And can you do it without getting the debit card? Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I have to ask you real quick, if you like videos like this where I go over what you can make extra money on the side by doing things like playing video games, including PC games on Steam. Make sure you give this video a like because it will help it get out in front of more people. Thank you all so very much for the continued support. And let's get to it. So TIV, I started getting these ads for the company, I'd say last year, but it's been around I think for at least 2 years. And it promises to convert your time gaming into money. Not in a misplay way where uh, it and you install the app on your mobile device and play games from there. No. This one connects to 3 different online platforms. That would be Xbox, PlayStation Network, and Steam. So yes, finally, you can actually earn some money for playing Steam. And actually, let me go back to something else real quick. Is it for legit? Is it a scam? It is legit. You actually can earn gift cards by playing these games, even on Steam. And you don't need to have the debit card. But the debit card will unlock more options. I will make a different video on that later on. And I'll go into details on that at the end of the video as well as with the debit cards. Let's get to it. So, first off, let's see if I can get this out of here. Okay. The app itself, you can connect it to your platform. So you might be wondering, well, why the hell do they pay you money for playing games? Well, my assumption is that they take the data from here and they sell it to companies to incentivize them to give TIV money because the quests are actually most of the time game specific. So let me show you some examples here. So you sign up for the actual app itself. You get an account and then you have to link either one or multiple of the accounts. I linked Xbox and Steam. Something that'll track games being played on those platforms for me. We also do PlayStation Network. No Switch, unfortunately. I doubt that'll ever happen. But the way it works is that once you connect your accounts, you are given quests. And these quests, for the most part, so I'll get into the debit card stuff later, involve playing games like, for example, right here, play 1 hour of Enter the Gungeon, you get 100 points. Play 1 hour of Destiny, you get 100 points. So on and so forth. Several different ones. Most of these are game specific. Some of these, and you get these once a week actually. The Gimme 5 and the Doubling Down, just playing games for either 5 or 10 hours. And this is not, again, it's not game specific and it will stack. So if you play an hour of Enter the Gungeon, you'll get an hour credit on each of these, so on and so forth. So in theory, you could never play any of the games listed here and still have a chance of making points. And this updates once daily. So if you play an hour, say right now, it will not give you on the fly real-time tracking. You have to wait until the following day for it to actually show you how much you played. But one good thing is that, so the games do rotate. Enter the Gungeon is not a very mainstream game, I would say, not a big AAA release. But a lot of the games that are on here will be games that are free. Like Apex Legends shows up quite a bit. Destiny 2 shows up quite a bit as well. So you have the opportunity of just downloading these free games and playing them for the amount of time shown and getting rewards for it. So like the Destiny quest, for instance, 100 points equates to about a dollar. So it's actually not, I mean, the payout isn't the best, especially compared to like something like Misplay, but this is the first time, to my knowledge, that you can actually get paid for playing games on Steam. Because that, other than the gem system that's in there, which I've been the trading cards, which I've been kind of trying to do some research on that to see if I can make some cash, but it seems convoluted. But as far as that platform, there has been no way to link it to make money. Like there's no like PlayStation rewards, Xbox rewards for Steam, something that's easy that you can use to get other forms of money. But now there is with TIV. So it is pretty cool. I actually did cash out once already. And I got a $5 Xbox gift card. I got it within 24 hours, like it says. So yeah, that's at the base level. This is what you get. This is without getting the debit card, because if you want to get the debit card, you have to give them your personal information. You have to give them a U.S. Social Security number. So that might not be up everyone's alley. So you can get an account and never give them that information, and you can still get a gift card. That's how I did it the first time. And actually, let me show you. Here's my notifications. As you can see here, I just signed up for the debit card because my follow-up video on this will be how is it worth it with the multipliers you get with the debit card. But you can see right here on my older messages, quest completed, like uh, doubling down for playing for 10 hours, playing Apex Legends for 1 hour, playing for 5 hours, play 5 hours of Apex Legends. I don't even know how I got that one. I must have been playing longer than I thought. Play a new title, so on and so forth. So there's several different, as you can see here, many different quests that you can get in uh, complete. So I am a fan of this. I mean, yes, they are going to be tracking your time, they are going to be tracking your activity on these platforms, but realistically, it's already being tracked as far as I'm concerned. So I might as well get paid for just doing what I'm already doing. You know, like even like if you just have Xbox, I've gone over Xbox Game Pass, or not even Xbox Game Pass, the heck with that, just Microsoft Rewards and Xbox Rewards. So you can still be getting your points through Microsoft Rewards on Xbox by playing the games and getting achievements, while also stacking that on top with TIV, and then also earning points through their platform by doing the same action. So you're going to be double dipping, which I freaking love. So I don't see a reason why you shouldn't sign up for this. It's pretty. I mean, I think it's pretty well rounded, and as far as that, the time tracking is pretty accurate. So that's freaking fantastic. I will put a referral link on the video in case anyone wants to support. So it's invite your friend to receive 500 bonus points. So I'll put it on the description there. But the referral program is pretty good. So if any of you sign up from my link, once you complete 5 quests, then I get 500 points. So yeah, equivalent to $5. So actually not bad at all. Now with the debit card, what they want you to do, the main purpose I'm sure is you get the debit card, you use the card, and you level up as you see here. And when you level up, you increase the multiplier. So if I got the debit card and I spend $100, my multiplier will go to 2x, meaning that if I completed any of these, like right here, the I get we'll get 200 points here, 200 points here, so on and so forth. So it's pretty good. And at the very end, it's 5x, and I think that's going to be. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be $500. Now, I don't think that making purchases that you don't need to make in order to hit this multiplier is financially intelligent. I'd say. Granted, it's not cash one, not financial advice, not finance channel. But I will be putting it to the test for you guys. But I feel like my issue with the whole debit card thing is because it's a specific amount of $100, and I get concerned with debit cards because that's real money. It's hard to do. Like if you lose your card or whatnot, it's hard to do a chargeback and get your cash back because that's real money. Uh, I'm apprehensive of recommending that, but I will give it a shot anyways and let you guys know how it goes to see if it's better than, for instance, using a credit card that already pays you like 1.5, 2% on regular purchases. Would it make sense to even use the TIV card? Now, for redemption, this cash one you will not see it unless you get the debit card. So otherwise, you would just get these other options of GameStop, DoorDash, Grubhub, Twitch, Xbox, and PlayStation. So, like I said, I got an Xbox card for $5. I got it within 24 hours, so I can tell you this is not a scam. But in theory, now that I got the debit card or I applied for it, and by the way, you need to spend $100 on it with your virtual debit card before they even mail you the metal one, because that was a big selling point. They used to get a metal one. You don't anymore unless you make the purchases first. I could, in theory, keep earning points, and then I could put $5 on from here on my debit card account and then spend that money. So in theory, I could just go through this and churn for a long time and never actually give them any of my real money to put into the card. Sorry, I don't know. It's just funny to me that I could, in theory, use their own money to fund the card and never actually spend my own. But the good thing about it is like you can then use that as actual, since there's no PayPal option, which I would have preferred. You can actually use that cash or that debit cash to then pay your bills or buy something else, which is freaking fantastic. But again, that's only if you want to give them your social and you have a US based social and you want to give it to them and get the card and so on and so forth. But that's pretty cool. Again, there has to be a lot of math done in the background for me to actually figure out if it's even worth getting their card versus using another credit card. But for somebody who doesn't have credit cards, or you're building credit, not that this builds credit, but if you don't want to get a credit card, that's a different option. So there you go. TIV definitely recommended by me. For basically, in theory, you could ignore the specific game quests and just play your own game. You would get your five. You would get your give me five and doubling down points. It's going to take a long time to cash out if you do it this way, but in theory, you could just keep playing what you're playing, not modify any of your gaming habits, and eventually you'll be able to get another gift card from TIV. So that sounds like win-win to me. But that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. I am still working on an updated Microsoft Rewards or Bing Rewards video because they have a streak on that one as well now. So now I have to check in with Xbox Rewards on mobile. I have to check in with Bing Rewards on mobile to make sure I don't break my streak. It's shenanigans, but there's a lot of points to be made through Microsoft Rewards now, guys. A lot that you can make in a month. I'll be making an updated video on overall how much you can make as well. But thank you everybody so much for joining me. Thank you for all the support. I do very much appreciate it. And I always say, if you like what you've been seeing, please make sure you give a little visit to the like, share, and subscribe button down below. If you have any questions, tips, comments, post them in the comment section. Right, go out there, play some games, make some money, spend some money, save some money, don't get boned. Get boning.